And welcome back to another Amazon video. We're going sourcing at Marshall's today. I'm super excited. I'm going to take you in the store with me, and at the end I will share some tips, anything I learned, any like knockout of the parks, any duds. I share all that with you, so stick around to the end because we come back in the car and I basically give you all the stuff that I learned. If you are new around here, I hope that you will consider subscribing. I am here for you multiple times a week, at least 3 times a week, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so that you don't miss out. If you guys are interested in like real estate stuff, I have an investment property and I'll give you some updates on that. So I'll do that at the end of the video for those of you who are interested. Let's go. Okay, friends, that was an eventful trip. I'm sorry if you can hear the air conditioning, but it is currently 73 degrees outside, so I am hot. Let me tell you, I spent, where'd you put my receipt? Oh, I spent $69.26, so let's just say $70, and I'm expecting to make about, I calculated it before I turned on the camera, like I think it came to exactly $192 in profit. So remember, that's making my $70 back, you know, all the cost of goods, and on top of that, 200 bucks. I scored in the beauty section, so let me walk you through. First, when you came in, I had trouble filming this, but they had a whole clearance section of like puzzles and games. Some of it was Christmas themed, some of it wasn't. I scanned everything there, you guys, and nothing, well, a lot of stuff was coming up, but like Marshall's had it for sale for 10 bucks and it was selling on Amazon for like, I know, guys, I try to not do a lot of plastic, but we bought these for a Christmas party, which I don't know why we bought them. I'm trying to use them up. And then they were selling on Amazon for like 15 bucks. So there wasn't enough profit to be made. And there were a ton of sellers on a lot of those puzzles and games. I'm sorry about the lighting, you guys. This is just the reality of filming in the car. Next, after that, they're having a huge sale. I don't know if it's just this Marshall's or Marshall's nationwide, but they had a sales section in every like category. So then I hit up the beauty and I scored huge. Usually at this store I score huge in beauty, clothing, like men's socks, home goods stuff, but I don't know what was going on in the store right now, but their shelves are like really, sorry, my camera cut me off. I had to delete some footage. Yeah, their shelves are really bare. I asked an employee if it was supply chain stuff, and she said no, that they're already just planning for the upcoming seasons, which just reminded me, and I always tell you guys, always think 1 to 2 seasons ahead. I mean, big retailers are already planning for spring and summer and fall, so you know, that's why I always say I sell things year round, because people always need stuff, but you want to be thinking about that. So the shelves were really bare in there, but I scored big in the beauty section, you guys. They had a huge clearance section. I'll put footage of some of the stuff in. They had stuff that was for $1, $2, $3. I scored on a couple of Goop face masks. Goop is, I'm pretty sure, Gwyneth Paltrow's like blog beauty line. They do beauty reviews of other products, pretty expensive. I got them for $7 and I'm selling them on Amazon for $57. It's great. And I am one of 2 sellers. The other seller has it listed at $60. I have it at $57. I scored 2 of those, so I was super happy about that. The packaging's kind of beat up, so I just need to like give it a wipe, but I looked in the boxes. They're supposed to have 4 masks. Each box had 4 masks, so that's great. So that's definitely a bolo. I always tell you guys, if you find something Goop, scan it. If you don't sell on Amazon, sell that stuff on eBay or Poshmark. People love her stuff. That's why she doesn't really act anymore, does she? I don't know. I haven't seen a movie from Gwyneth Paltrow in a long time. Moving on, I'm just looking at what I bought. If you are new to selling on Amazon and you're wondering why I'm not showing you the actual items that I bought, I will leave a link to my Amazon beginners video where I discuss why A lot of Amazon sellers aren't going to show you exactly what they're selling. I'll link it down below. I don't want to go into it in every video because a lot of you are not new sellers. So you're like, Nikki, you don't have to explain that to us. But we have new people here all the time. So I scored with Goop. I also found this like glossing shampoo. And it has, I think it's Monoi. It's M-O-N-O-I oil in it. So I paid $4 for it. It's currently selling on Amazon for $45. They only had one. I like searched high and low. That's another thing I love about retail arbitrage. A lot of times you can store and find multi-quantity items. So I only found one of those. After I scored in the beauty section, I got a couple like bath bombs. I can show you this. I got it for myself. This was $1. I think I showed it to you in the video. There's 3 bath bombs. I love taking baths, so I bought that for myself. What else? I found some gel polish remover wraps. There's 100 in here. I paid $4 and it's currently selling on Amazon for $35. And there's only one other seller, so that's great. When you're selling on Amazon, the least amount of sellers on one item, the better, obviously, because your item's probably going to sell faster. But that can all change. New people find things all the time and then they list it. So I next went down the women's clothing aisle and I couldn't find anything there. They had a lot of stuff on clearance. A lot of Rachel Zoe. Is Rachel Zoe like just not popular anymore? Do you guys remember when she had a reality TV show? Was it on Bravo or E? I really liked that show. And her clothing line was really popular when it came out, but I always find it at Marshall's, TJ Maxx, and it's pretty pricey, like when you don't find it at discount stores. So I see it a lot at Marshall's and TJ Maxx. I'm wondering if it's like not doing okay. I don't know. Lots of Rachel Zoe stuff that wasn't selling for great. I don't buy Rachel Zoe. It doesn't sell for me on eBay, Poshmark, Amazon. I just don't buy it because people can find it here really easily. You know what I mean? So I left that, and then the interesting thing was I went to the shoe section, which was also really bare. And this lady I didn't even recognize. I'm not going to put her face on camera because she asked me not to film her. I didn't recognize that she was like watching me, and she was like, do you work here? And I was like, no. She kind of had an attitude. I was like, no. And she's like, are you one of those resellers? I was like, oh God. I was like, yes. And she's like, isn't that illegal? And I was like, no ma'am, it's not illegal. I have a YouTube video on why it's not illegal, and I gave her my card. I have a card that has like my YouTube channels on it. And she was like, she threw my card, and she was like, I'm pretty sure what you're doing is illegal. I'm going to tell the store manager. I was like, you do that, girl. Have a great day. And I just walked away. Like, what? A lot of people don't understand what we do, you guys. I just walked away. I kept scanning. I didn't care. The manager never came up to me. I did see her go up to the register after that, but I don't know. And then she left the store. That is never, in 10 years of reselling, ever happened to me before. That was really awkward. But I stayed in the store for like another 40 minutes and nobody came up to me. So anyways, did not score in the shoe section. They had like Fry boots for $70, but a lot of their shoes that they had on sale, for some reason, they did not look new. Like they had tags on them, but it looked like someone had worn them once or twice and then returned them, because I always check the sole of a shoe. So I passed on a lot of their shoes. They had Fry. They had some kids Reeboks that were listed or for sale at for $16. But again, those looked used. So I'm wondering if a lot of the clearance stuff is like used or customer returns. I don't know, but I didn't score there. And usually at this store, I score in the men's section. Couldn't find anything there. I didn't buy a single piece of clothing from this store. Every time I come here, I score with clothing. So that's kind of interesting. So that's what's happening with that. The crazy lady scored in beauty, and everything else I kind of struck out. I mentioned my investment property. If you're new around here, I have a 2-bedroom townhouse condo here in SoCal that I rent out. I have tenants right now, and they called me like 2 days ago and were like, we think we hear rats in the walls. I was like, oh my God, I cannot stand pests, you guys, and rats and mice. That is just disgusting. So I had a pest control guy come out. It's going to be $1,000. He said that they're coming in because the way my condo is that they have their own private patio. It's like fenced in, and that's where their laundry is. But it's outside, you know, it's a patio. So, but the laundry's in a closet. So he said that he thinks the rats are coming in through the laundry. He saw the holes, and they're going through the insulation and coming out in their oven. It is so disgusting, you guys. He said he found droppings like in their bottom oven drawer. So I was like, please go out and patch up everything and do what you need to do immediately, because if I had to live with that, I would literally be sick. That is so disgusting. And I feel so bad because these are tenants that renewed their lease. They've been there for about 1.5 years, and my condo is older. It's built in like the 80s, so it's had a ton of issues. I had to send someone out because the air conditioning, even though it's 2 years old, was like leaking or something. That was $500. Last year, their water heater just completely broke. That was $2,700. And now this stupid rat crap is just disgusting, you guys. So this condo has literally been like a money pit. Like this year and 2021, I'm not making any profit on this place because I've just put so much money into it over the last 1.5 years. But my CPA keeps telling me, he's like, these are all write-offs. This is all helping you at tax time. It's much more beneficial for me to be a landlord than not. So he's like, even though, like, he's like, that water heater should last for like 10 to 15 years. That is going to improve the value of your home. So I'm like, all right, I gotta think about it like that. That was the biggest expense. But yeah, so $1,000, you guys. So that's what I'm going to do when I get off with you guys. I'm going to schedule that with the pest control company. So hopefully you enjoyed. That was very interesting being told off by that older lady. And I'll catch you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, you guys. YouTube tells me on the back end that 50% of you that watch these videos all the way to the end are not subscribed. If you're still here, you're clearly a friend. Subscribe. We'd love to have you. I'll see you soon.